The UFC's middleweight picture just got a bit more complicated as surging Swedish all-rounder Jack the Joker Hermansson outpointed a game Jacare Souza in the main event at UFC Fight Night 150 over the weekend. Over 5 rounds, it was the Swede's unpredictable striking style and surprising strength on the mat that won the decision. He even managed to almost hit his patented guillotine on the Brazilian grappling savant, but Souza survived to reach the judges' cards. The UFC announced that it will return to Abu Dhabi for the first time in 5 years to put on UFC 242 on September 7th. The show is part of a 5-year commitment the company has made to the Department of Culture and Tourism to throw an event every year. While no fights have yet been confirmed, it is rumored that the card will be headlined by a unification between lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov and interim champ Dustin Poirier. In the boxing, the repercussions for Jarrell Big Baby Miller's recent positive drug tests continue to be felt. Having lost his multi-million-dollar fight with Anthony Joshua and a further contract with promoter DAZN, he has now been suspended by the WBA.
Long enough! I'm freaking home!
Miller will be removed from the rankings and barred from boxing for 6 months. AJ, on the other hand, has announced he will now fight Mexican heavyweight Andy Ruiz on June 1st. And one of the most successful partnerships in boxing has come to a surprise conclusion, as former unified middleweight champion Gennady Golovkin has announced a split from his trainer, Abel Sanchez. Gennady's decision to move on from his trainer of 9 years came just after he announced his next fight against undefeated Canadian Steve Rolls, as part of the lucrative 6-fight deal he just signed with sports promoters DAZN.
I want to say, first of all, thanks to my partner, to my huge company, TV company DAZN. It's amazing time for sport, amazing time for boxing, special for boxing people.
One boxing person who found the announcement less than amazing was Abel Sanchez himself, who released a statement that had a significantly different tone. He proposed and insisted on an insulting new trainer compensation schedule. The Mexican legend said, among other things, "My dignity and honor does not allow me to be screwed like that." Mike Perry and Alex Oliveira went 3 hard rounds at UFC Fight Night 150 over the weekend to earn Fight of the Night honors, while the old dogs showed up some young bucks as Glover Teixeira and Jim Miller took performance bonuses. At Bellator 220, women's flyweight champ Ilima Lee McFarlane opened Veda Arteaga's forehead up like a soup can to defend her title, while Rory McDonald kept his belt and moved on to the Grand Prix semifinals despite a majority draw against John Fitch. And in the boxing, Juan Francisco Estrada won his rematch against Srisaket Sor Rungvisai. Daniel Roman added TJ Doheny's belt to his collection, and Robert Easter Jr. and Rancis Barthelemy fought to a split draw and left the regular WBA belt vacant. While at the World Boxing Super Series, Regis Prograis took Kiro Relic's title, and Nonito Donaire crashed late replacement Stephen Young's system with a highlight reel left hook. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you want more fight sports in your life, just hit the subscribe button.